What up, YouTube? This is Geo Stuff R1, and well, what do we have over here today? Well, sad to say, this is my Summit. Now, there's a lot of history that I have with this Summit. One of the biggest history-making things with this Summit is these massive jumbo Kongs, but it has now become a home for spiders. Yeah, this thing has been abused. I guess the white is not white anymore. I don't even know if I can get parts for this anymore. I gotta really look into this. I'm gonna have to change a few things out. But let's talk about what I have in this thing. I've always wondered why these drive shafts always popped out. Maybe I gotta change something else on this thing. But let's go with the outside. This is a custom-made NYPD body that I ended up doing God knows how long ago. It was one of the things I ended up doing. I don't even know why I put number 15 on there. But actually, if this thing goes dark, if the room goes dark, you could actually see this thing light up like a police thing. And steel drive shafts that I ended up throwing on the LED kit that's thrown onto here. Yeah, this is interesting because I don't know what else I could have. Look at this poor body. I guess that's some type of LED that I had in there. Aha! Universal Dusty Motors shroud. I got over there. And let's look at the transmission. I think at one point this was a Mamba. Yes, this was a Mamba Monster setup. It was kind of like an E-Revo. And this thing went on fire. Should see, yeah, there's the burn stain right there. So this went on fire at one time or another, and yeah, so this does not have the locking diffs, which I wish I could get I gotta figure out why this thing, I think maybe because I got these Integy, I don't even know what this shoulder things. Look at that, the chrome is faded over here. Everything is all dustied up. Integy fan. I remember this fan. This fan was very loud, and there's the battery. Let me see if the battery's still on. Oh, the battery's still on. Ooh, must be like a Energizer or Duracell. But yeah, this is. I'm gonna clean this bad boy up. It's, look at that. See, nothing but spiders must live on this. I do want to get, before they discontinue everything, I do want to get a new front bumper. I want to get new booties. The rear bumper is good. The rear bumper is bad. The front bumper is good. And yeah, so let's start taking this thing apart and see exactly what we're going to be doing with this. Alrighty, so I remember running to this issue years ago, like a decade ago, and these screw right here, let me see if I can focus in, right here, okay? You see how that's machined? Well, it's really hard to, now I'm gonna have to do that to all four, but it's really hard to get that out. I'm going to have to look into buying new ones, and I gotta figure out, I do have the old ones from the E-Revo, I think. I have to look it up, or I'm just gonna order it. I mean, they can't be that much money, can they? I don't know. We'll see, but that's the same situation on all of them. Initially, they told me to get better tools, which I did, and I still had an issue with that. So, yep, let's keep it moving. We got a lot of stuff to clean up and take care of. You know, when you start taking things apart, you start finding out what's broke, and looks like I have to order this. So, yeah, I should have just left this thing alone. Alrighty, so as I'm breaking more and more of this down, never would I have ever thought that there's a TQI in this thing. It must have been a reason. I mean, I know I have my temperature sensor over there, lights and everything like that, but I would have never thought a TQI would have been in this unit. So a few things that needed to be changed out. I realized that these screws weren't stainless steel, changed those out. I redid the GTR shocks, which I didn't even know there were GTR shocks. These things are tremendous. These springs are hard. You know, I think this came off an e-Revo. EVX2 ESC, 16.6 volts. So this is going to only utilize the nickel metal hydrate system. I think it could maybe be on 4S. I don't think so. Weird, there is a screw here and I don't know why. So now I have to take this whole thing apart and try to figure out why this screw is even here. Because there's nothing on the other side and there's nothing on these sides. Why is that screw there? Where did you come from? Maybe you were just fell in there? Who knows? We're gonna find out why that thing was in there. Peekaboo on you. And ended up buying a few boots because these things are dry rotted. I'm still taking things apart. Not too happy with the servo system. Those are I think these are 2075s. If I'm not mistaken, yes, they are 2075s. So, yeah, I think also this has the steel drive shafts in the center. Seems like I've lied. These are the plastic drive shafts. So I know the e-Revo has them. So I kind of thought I would have put them in this. I did not. But, yeah, I'm going to start ordering a whole bunch of stuff online. Hopefully, I did order the boots. I did order the body tower or shot tower, front shot tower. Very hard to find. I ended up going on the Traxxas website. Can't find any schematics for it, support to even find out what parts they are. So I ended up going on eBay trying to find a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna take this whole thing apart. Not too sure what this sensor did for me, but I know it's in there. Yeah, so it was some type of telemetry that I ended up having in there. So it should be very interesting. These white RPM arms are not white anymore, but I think I could clean them up. If you guys are wondering what I'm cleaning this thing up with, I use my motorcycle cleaner, which is this S100. So yeah, let's keep taking this apart. I want to look at the diffs internally to see what's happening with that, and stay tuned for the next video. If you like this video content, rate, comment, subscribe, turn my thumbs up on YouTube. Later. Alrighty, so before I let you go, I ended up going down through the part stuff that I have to get. The front shock tower has been ordered. The boots have been ordered. It seems like my diffs are okay. I haven't really checked my transmission. I gotta take that thing apart. Like I said, TQI kind of surprised me that I was in there, but I guess with all the telemetry that I back then with that type of technology is in here right now. Also, I am ordering the Summit wheels. I don't remember what they were called, but I'm gonna order them as well, and then I'm gonna put a different type of body on it. And these parts are becoming harder to find, so just to give you guys a heads up, whoever has the e-Revo or Summit, get your parts now. Anyway, later.